This vehicle is the Challenger X150. As it says up there, ce véhicule n'est pas à vendre. Dieses Fahrzeug ist nicht zu verkaufen. So seit. Or pour l'instant. It's not for sale at the moment. So let's have a look at it. Because by the time this gets loaded, uploaded, I bet it is for a sale. Now, what we've got here is 6 meter motorhome. Looks a bit like a campervan. It's got 175 centimeters high, 198 centimeters internal width, internal height, 210 centimeters of width, and look at that, 900 kilos of payload. It's got a 4 kilowatt diesel heater, so it's very well equipped. And now the X150 is a vehicle which came out in 2021, and the first thing as soon as they announced it, I got the dog to do a video on it. So this one here seems to be slightly different from the one they brought out earlier. Now it's in the Chausson. The originally X150 was called the X500. Chausson and Challenger, it's exactly the same. There's no difference between the two. Right, so I've got this really large toilet and shower at the back with a spot of storage here. That's your sink. That's not storage, by the way. And there's your bit of spot of storage in there. I mean, you can try storing things in the sink if you want. Now, personally, you know, I would rather, because of the shortage of water you've got in a motorhome, I personally would rather have a proper bowl so that the water stays in. You get the water out here, assuming it's not there. I'll pretend the water's flowing because it's not flowing, but pretend, and then it just flows out, doesn't it? You lose it. So that's how I see. Sorry, you know what I did there? Didn't put this back, and we'll close that like that. In here we've got and this closes. Sorry, there it does close there. So we've got now, in a 6 meter motorhome, we have got a dressing room. This is a genuine dressing room in a motorhome. Now, this is the smallest van for which I know of a dressing room. I think that's great. I did a video about 4 years ago on dressing rooms in motorhomes. Well, I was looking at a Morello at the time. And here as well, we've got the garage. I mean, the garage isn't very big, but all the same. Well, I suppose it's what you call big, doesn't it? Really, I suppose you can expect a big garage for an enormous amount of bikes in a vehicle of this size. Lovely. Right, good. So here we have got 2 burners. We've got a sink. We've got storage. It's quite chunky, this storage, actually, as well. Oh, actually, I can feel the weight of that. And right, the bed is here, and I've just pressed the thing to take the thing down, but it's not. What's that? I don't think it's working. Anyway, okay, so I'd like to show you the bed come down, but I do understand why that they have these the beds not coming down. I'm gonna give it another go. Sorry, it does come down. Wow, so that gives you this enormous bed here, and huge amount. I think that's really good, actually. And there also the table will come down as well. Just put the table down as well. It comes down electronically. I won't take it down any further because it's in the way of the chairs. But very good. This electronic table, it's been on the go for many years. Although very few manufacturers actually put it into vehicles. Is an electronic table really necessary given the cost? I mean, a manual one works just as well. Anyway, so that's your bed. That's how you get into your bed. You don't even need a ladder. It does come with a ladder because I've got that, but well, I don't think that's particularly difficult to pull yourself into. But then again, maybe I'm a bit fitter than the average person. Anyway, let's see the thing go up now. Great. Oh, and let's have a look at the table come up as well. You know what I did? I pressed the wrong key earlier, so I pressed the table, not the bed. That's what comes when you don't look. Sorry, I should have just looked. And it's quite clear. I was trying to do it without looking from memory. Okay, very good. You can also make a bed down here as well, so you could actually theoretically sleep 4 in this this rather unusual vehicle. Now this vehicle here, they said, isn't for sale yet because this is a uprated version perhaps of the previous X150 or X500, and this here is also got an extension there to the kitchen. I'm going to sit down here in my favorite chair and I'll tell you a little bit more about it, because we've had now 2 years nearly of use. We've got 2 years of feedback, and unfortunately, whereas I saw this, oh, it's great, you know, it's such a narrow vehicle, 210 centimeters, that's brilliant, easy to drive it, and 6 meters long, so you're going to park it anywhere. So it's just like a camper van. In fact, they said it was a cross between a motorhome and a camper van. So it's got the facilities of a motorhome. So the walls which are straight, and relatively largish amount of space, but with the benefits of a camper van. That is to say, the ease of parking. In fact, a camper van, we're looking at now about 205 centimeters in external width, so 6 meters by 205. So it's very similar, except obviously the camper vans usually tend to go up like at the top like that, so so you lose space like that. The feedback, however, has been somewhat, unfortunately, negative. Some poor finishing, things breaking easily. It's such a pity, because it's such I really hope that this would work, and it hasn't worked so well. So I'm a bit sad about it, but I do hope that Trigano, who the manufacturers, Chausson or Challenger, can resolve this issue and get the thing to work. What was that? Fridges. Anyway, can't open the fridge, but anyway, you've probably seen a fridge before. So it's not for sale at the moment, but it will be eventually. That is the what's that? That's to take the cassette out. It's got a rather nice back, but I mean, it's going to cost a fortune if you smash that into anything. It did have a camera at the back, can't see it. So it's got a hidden camera, or it's got rid of the camera. Here we've got a little cubby hole there, which is currently full of stuff. This cubby hole, though, is meant to be for the gas, and in there, that's the garage as such. So the storage goes in there. Let's have a look down here. And the wheel arch storage space. The windows are quite flush, quite nicely presented. Here the Truma. Oh, that's for the that's for the what do you call it? The ventilation for the Truma. And there we've got the diesel. I notice it also has got Webasto heating. inside, diesel heating. I'm not so keen on Webasto. I know some people use it, but I'm not very keen on it. So anyway, there you have it. This is the X150 from Challenger, also the Challenger X500. It is exactly the same vehicle. I hope you found that of interest. Thanks very much for being here, and all the best from me in Germany.